Hey, what was that all about? Why did you throw water at me?
What were you doing here? This isn't a clinic for poor people like you.
I've been going here ever since the beginning of my pregnancy.
Our policy changed. The director won't exam people like you. Didn't you know that our clinic only serves celebrities? Recently, we've gotten a lot of celebrity clients. That's why we're trying to get rid of people like you.
Who decided that?
The director, of course. But I was the one who came up with the proposal. The director and I are... Oops. I don't want to say too much.
What?
Oh no. I almost slipped up about a special little secret. He's the most respected and handsome gynecologist in town. I can't reveal any more than that.
Could you be any more obvious?
Anyways, you can leave now. You should know your place. Otherwise, you'll get another splash of water on you.
I'm in my last month of pregnancy, you know.
So what? I think it's better for a poor person like you to not even give birth.
What?
It's obvious the kid will suffer. I can't imagine how much pain that kid will have to go through, being raised by a homeless-looking mother.
When did you even start working there? What do you even know about me? We were never even that close.
I started working here last month. And judging from your dirty-looking face, I could tell that you're poor. That's all I need to know. It's pretty obvious that you live in poverty.
I'm pregnant. I can't wear a lot of my outfits, but of course my appearance would change. Instead of judging your patients' fashion styles, why don't you focus on your work?
I'm amazed you have the audacity to talk back to me like that, considering how poor you are. It's okay. I'll take pity on you and let you whine for a bit more. I'm sure it must have been very embarrassing for you. Everyone in the lobby was just staring at you.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the lobby was pissed off by your actions.
Oh, did you forget that all of our clients are celebrities? Oh, they would never be on your side.
You're a sick person. You don't understand anything I'm saying to you. I won't let you get away with this. Watch me.
Okay, have a nice day.
Andrew, are you on your break?
Yeah, my break just started. Did something happen?
I want you to immediately fire that ugly woman working at the front desk right now.
What? What are you talking about?
Alexa is one hell of a twisted woman. She thinks she's oh so mighty for getting married to a family with some money. She kept on spouting nonsense about who's a celebrity and who's poor. If a woman like that works at the front desk, the clinic's reputation will go down the drain.
Wait. Calm down for a second. If this problem happened outside the clinic, then it won't affect us at all. I can't just easily fire her like that.
Huh? Wait a second. You think this happened outside the clinic? You didn't hear anything. Wow, you failed as a director.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Doesn't the lobby have security cameras? You should be checking that at least. Wait, you don't check the cameras at all?
The cameras are set up just in case something happens. But I doubt anything would happen anyways. I usually don't check them.
All right, listen up. Go to the camera feed and watch what happened 2 hours ago.
Okay, I'm going. What the heck was going on here? And why are you sitting on the floor?
That woman told me that there are no chairs for poor people. She forced me to sit on the floor. It was absolutely humiliating.
What? You sat there for more than an hour?
I told her I had an appointment. She told me to wait while she checked the schedule. I had to sit on the floor for over an hour in front of all the other patients. I felt so humiliated.
Okay, I see now you're going up to the front desk again. What? She threw water at you!
I got up to stretch and went to complain. Then she threw water at me for complaining. She screamed at me to get out because I'm poor and chased me out of the clinic.
What?
Honestly, I am beyond shocked. To think that I would get chased out of my own husband's clinic. Alexa probably has no idea that we're married.
Yeah. She just got hired, so she probably doesn't know. Oh, I'm so sorry this happened, Paige. I will take responsibility for this as the director.
There's some responsibility on your shoulders, but she really should be the one taking responsibility. Don't take responsibility for her. She's an awful person and needs to learn her lesson. That's it. As the director, please discipline her.
Well, there's no way I would let this woman work here anymore. I'm gonna fire her.
Oh, yeah. By the way, there was something else I wanted to ask you. Is there something going on between you and Alexa?
What?
She was bragging about how she had a special relationship with you. If that's true, then I want you to come out straight and tell me everything.
There's absolutely no truth to that at all. But I think she might have some feelings for me.
What do you mean?
She acts like we're super close with each other. She's always trying to hang around me. Whenever I go up to the front desk, she'll put on a big show, make everyone see how close she is with me. Every single time that happens, I always try to politely push her away. But I think she's got some weird idea about me going on in her head. But seriously though, there's nothing going on between us. Please believe me.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't too worried about it. I can't imagine you ever choosing a woman like her, even if you wanted to do something bad.
Going behind your back and doing something like that has never even crossed my mind once. You're the only person I love. I'm really sorry this happened to you today. I didn't realize this was happening, even though I was sitting in my office this whole time.
It's fine. Just do something about that woman, please. I'm not going to just sit around and let her do whatever she wants. I'm heading back to the clinic now. I am so angry.
Huh? Wait, hold up. I can handle this situation.
Firing her isn't going to be enough. Wow, you came back again? You know that you're just going to be sitting on the floor, right? I'm in my last month of pregnancy. Give me an exam. Oh, you really want to repeat what happened earlier today?
No one cares if you're in your last month. This clinic doesn't provide services to poor people.
Maybe you need some more water in your face to help you wake up. Then you'll finally get the message and leave. I'm calling the director. What? The director of this clinic is my husband. Did you not know? Were you bragging about your relationship with him, despite not even knowing that I'm his wife? Huh? Wait, what? Really? Our last names are the same. Didn't the other moms in the clinic tell you? Oh, I think. Yeah, I heard from them. Oh, I completely forgot. You're Andrew's wife. Yes, of course, I remember now. Don't call him Andrew. He's the director to you. Anyways, I'm gonna call him down here. You can have a nice chat with him. Hey, he's kicking me out of the clinic. Don't you think this is wrong? You're fired. He said it in front of everyone. Didn't you hear him correctly? The other patients even started clapping. Looks like everyone was tired of your crap. But you didn't have to throw water at me in front of everyone else. Huh? What kind of joke is this? You were the one who threw water first. You're fine with doing it to other people, but as soon as karma strikes, you start crying. Anyways, you're fired. Hurry up and leave. I'm sure that refreshing splash of water in your face helped you to wake up.
Damn it. Oh well, I know that Andrew will always be on my side no matter what, so you can say whatever you want.
Wow. After getting disciplined and fired, you still have this delusion that you have a special relationship with the director?
It's not a delusion, it's the truth. We're lovers.
So you say it's the truth. You two are lovers.
Yes, of course it's the truth. After all, he was the one who said it first. I'm sure that in order to protect his own position as the director, he had no choice but to fire me earlier. I know it must have been so tough for him to do that because of how much he loves me.
Yup, I was just talking to your husband about this situation.
What?
You seriously think that you're dating Andrew, right? It would be bad to not tell your husband that you're cheating on him.
You what the hell did you do?
I mean, isn't it pretty normal to let him know what his wife is doing behind his back? To be honest, I don't believe that you have a relationship with Andrew. But if you're going to keep bragging about it, then I suppose you're also prepared to handle the consequences.
Oh, I just got a ton of messages from my husband. Why are you putting your nose into other people's business?
Sucks to be you. You tried to make me feel bad by saying that Andrew was cheating. But by doing that, you end up losing your own husband.
Oh.
Just be honest and admit that it's a one-sided love for you. If you do that, then your husband might forgive you.
Really?
First, I want you to be honest with me. You lied about being lovers with Andrew just to piss me off.
It's true. We're not lovers. But I think Andrew definitely has feelings for me. He's always smiling at me.
Andrew is a highly accomplished man. Of course, his smiles are part of his charisma and charm, but it doesn't mean he's interested in you. It looks like you completely misunderstood. Why don't you go apologize to Andrew?
Okay. Please believe me. Oh, please forgive me.
You're crazy. Who starts bragging about cheating but then suddenly admits that it was just a one-sided love? And on top of that, your own husband even found out about this. It's such a lame thing to even brag about. Who would believe that?
You're being mean.
Nah, honestly, what were you even thinking about? Trying to pull a stunt like that? No one's gonna believe that you're having an affair if you're gonna go around telling everyone and their grandma that you're having an affair. I heard from your other friends that you pretended to have a relationship with me to try and look better.
No.
I know you really wanted to make yourself look better, but you can't do that. It's embarrassing at your age to be doing something like this.
Oh, shut up. How long are you going to keep making fun of me? I don't want to talk about it anymore. Are you still at the clinic?
Yes, I am.
Wait right there. I'm going over to you right now. I'll just say this now. A lot of your patients respect me. And I'll always respect celebrity patients.
I have no idea what you're on about, but alright, you do you.
Damn it!
I told you, no one at my clinic respects you. I don't know where you came up with this fantasy of yours.
Well, shut up! My supporters just aren't here today.
I get that you feel frustrated, but you can't cause a scene. It's a clinic. Luckily, no one got hurt, but you can't just go around smashing vases and damaging sofas. You know you're going to have to pay for that, right?
Damn it! Oh, I hate this. I hate you. I'll never forgive you.
Don't ever go near my wife again.
But Andrew...
Don't call me by my name. I feel disgusted by you. If you ever go near my wife again, I will seriously make you regret it. You'll be getting a bill for all the damage you caused at my clinic.
How could you do that to me? I've been working hard for you this whole time.
It doesn't matter anymore. You treated my wife and our baby with extreme disrespect. This is absolutely unacceptable.
You're just saying that because you're in front of your wife, right? But I know that you actually love me deep down inside, right?
Oh, absolutely not. Have a good day.
After that, Alexa was fired and banned from entering the premises. Her husband filed for divorce and took custody of the children. Her life became extremely tough after losing her job and family at the same time. On top of that, she has to reimburse thousands of dollars to the clinic. She ended up falling into the world of poverty with the people she used to look down upon. Quickly running out of money, she begged for money from all those celebrity patients she admired so much. They never cared much for Alexa, so of course she was flatly rejected. She became ostracized after this incident and had no choice but to leave town. As of now, she lives in a cheap apartment right next to a busy factory. I wonder if she accepted her social status after looking down on these people all these years. Now that she's experiencing her new harsh reality, I hope she reflects on her actions.
Hey, Sav, are you and Mom at home?
Huh? Alyssa? What are you bothering me for?
I just wanted to know if you and Mom were at home.
Yeah, we're both here. Why?
Oh, well, it's just, I've got my SAT results.
So?
Well, I just thought that maybe you'd both be interested in finding out what they were with me. It's a pretty big moment, after all, and it would be nice to celebrate with my family. I mean, it will only happen once in my life.
Who says you're going to be celebrating anything?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, how do you know you've done any good on the tests? You could have bombed it completely and could be left with one of the worst scores possible. If that's happened, there's no way that any of the colleges you've applied for will take you in. You just continue to be the moronic loser that you've always been. Why would I want to look at a piece of paper confirming that when I know it's true anyway?
What the hell, Savannah? Why would you say something like that? Do you have any idea how nervous I am to check these scores? So for you to say something so horrible like that has just increased my nerves by like 100 times.
And? I don't know why you're nervous. It's just going to be a really low score. You might as well just chuck the paper in the bin now and go and get a job in a fast food place or something. Make yourself useful to someone at least.
Why are you being so horrible right now?
I'm not being horrible. I've just got stuff to do and I don't have time to do you any favors by lying to you or pretending to be interested in your loser life. And, to be quite honest, I don't really want to do that anyway.
God, you are such a witch. You've always been cruel and horrible to me, and I don't even know why. All I wanted was to have my family around me whilst I opened one of the scariest pieces of paper I'll ever open in my life. This could literally determine how the rest of my life goes. Aren't you even the slightest bit curious?
Uh-huh. But what's all this got to do with me? If you want to see if you've got good scores, then you go ahead and do that. But I'm not bothered in the slightest. I don't want to stand around whilst you discover for yourself how much of a loser you are.
You know what? Fine. You be like that. I'll just ask Mom. She'll want to see my scores with me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Well, I doubt Mom will be that bothered either. It's a piece of paper. It's really not a big deal. Just open it yourself wherever you are. No one here cares.
You don't know that. I bet Mom will.
Whatever. I've tried to warn you, but if you insist on bugging Mom with this rubbish, then don't come crying to me when she tells you that she doesn't care either.
Whatever. I'll show you.
Uh-huh, sure. Now get lost. I'm busy and I don't need you distracting me anymore.
Hey, Mom. I've got some pretty exciting news.
Huh? Alyssa? What is it? What do you want?
Oh, I've got my SATs back.
Yes, and? What do they say?
I haven't opened them yet. I thought you might like to open them with me? I'm actually really nervous, so I'd appreciate having someone around to open them with me. That way, if they're not as good as I hope they are, then I'll have someone to commiserate with me. LOL.
Oh, I don't have time for that, Alyssa. Just open them up now and tell me what they say.
But
If you're not going to actually tell me the score, then don't bother me anymore. I'm incredibly busy working and I don't have time for your ridiculous little games. Got it? Some of us actually have jobs to do so that we don't end up homeless and on the streets.
okay. I'll just let you know when I've read them.
Yes, fine.
Hey, Deck, have you got your SAT scores yet?
Hey, Alyssa, yeah, I've got them. I'm too scared to read them, though.
Me too, LOL. Do you want to open them together?
Yeah, sure, but I thought you wanted to open them with your family?
They don't care. And I don't want to open them alone.
Fair enough. Then I'll be over to where you are in 10 minutes and we can discover our fate together. Either way, success or fail, we can go and get bubble tea afterwards to either celebrate or commiserate.
That sounds good to me.
Awesome, I'll be there soon.
See you in a minute. Hey Mom, Sav, I've got great news. My SAT scores are so much better than I had expected. I got 1070. Isn't that amazing? That's even higher than Savannah got on hers. I'm so relieved. It also means that I'll be able to go to the college of my choosing. All of the ones that I've applied for wanted above a 1020, so I literally can choose from any of them. Isn't that great?
Well, I mean, you didn't get that much higher than me. I got a 1030, so that's only like 40 points difference. It's not that much.
Well, according to my paper, it places me as above average.
You're above average in weirdness and loserness, that's for sure.
Whatever, you're just jealous that I'm more intelligent than you.
Ha! As if I'd ever be jealous of you. Don't make me laugh.
Oh, I know you are. You just can't stand the fact that I'm more intelligent than you. I bet it's eating you up inside, lol. Anyway, what do you think, Mom? It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose.
Well, can we do something to celebrate? I mean, like, maybe we could order in a pizza or a Chinese or something?
Actually, I do have something to tell you. It's a sort of present, I suppose. I mean, maybe it depends on how you look at it, but it's definitely a present for me and Savannah here.
What is it?
Well, now that you finish high school and you're finally 18, I think it's about time you move out already.
Wait, what? What do you mean, move out?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Move out can literally only mean one thing. Get out of the house.
What? Seriously? Mom, you don't actually mean that, do you?
Yes. Actually, I do.
But why? I'm your daughter. Why are you kicking me out so suddenly? I mean, I've only just turned 18. I've also not got a job, at least not one that will pay for a place to live. My part-time work literally only just covers gas and bills for my car along with any food I want.
Well, you should have thought about that then, shouldn't you? And saved up whatever money you earned instead of using it to go out with your friends. That was very irresponsible of you.
When? I had no clue that you were planning on checking me out.
Well, you are 18 now. It only makes sense that you should go off on your own and make your own life now.
Savannah's 22 and you've not kicked her out.
Savannah is special. She needs to stay here with me because she's currently a little down on her luck. She needs a stable place to get a job from. Besides, she's my first daughter, so she's a little bit more special to me. You're, nothing amazing. Just a second child I never really planned on having. You were a complete accident,
Oh, wow. I always knew that you preferred Savannah over me, but for you to actually tell me that you basically wish that you'd never had me, and that I was an unwanted accident, that's a really horrible thing to do. I mean, whether you like it or not, you brought me into this world. I never asked to be born, so because you chose to have me, that made me your responsibility.
Yes, and I kept you alive like I had to.
Having a baby means that you have a duty of care to them. That means emotional care as well. As my mom, you should have provided me with the same love and care that you gave Savannah.
Look, I raised you and made sure you got to adulthood. That's enough. You're on your own now. I want you out of my house by the end of tomorrow.
That soon?
You should count yourself lucky. I wanted you gone as soon as you turned 18, but I let you stay to finish off your SATs. I'd say that was very kind of me.
Oh, how rude of me. Thank you so much for not checking me out of the house until I finished high school. In case you didn't notice, that was sarcasm.
And this is exactly why I want you gone from my house. You're just too snobby and sarcastic.
What? How am I?
Well, you think that you're so good just because you got a high score on some stupid test. You're constantly trying to rub your intelligence in mine and Savannah's faces, and we've had enough. We don't care if you've got 1070 or not. It doesn't mean anything. You're still going to end up a penniless loser who works in some minimum wage job and has a boring and pathetic life. I really don't want someone like that in my family, because it just means that you'll be begging me for money and favors and whatever. And I'm not willing to do anything like that for you. So it's better for me if you just leave now. Whatever you do with your life, then, is up to you.
You know, I always thought that you were a bit cold and indifferent towards me, but talking to you now has just shown me what a vile and cruel woman you actually are. In fact, maybe you're doing me a favor by kicking me out. I don't know where I'll go, but anywhere has to be better than a house with such a vile person in it. With the way you're going, you're also turning Savannah into a horrible person too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean that. Instead of the nicer sister she used to be, she's turned into a cold-hearted witch like you. Sav and I used to have a really strong bond. We would play together and talk about anything and everything. She was my best friend. But over the years, you've poisoned her against me, and now she hates me just as much as you do. I don't know what you've said to her to turn her against me so badly, but I hope you're happy with yourself. She's a horrible person, and it's entirely your fault.
She's not horrible.
Yes, she is. Do you even know why she isn't working anymore? It's because she was fired from her last job for being rude, and for talking back to the customers, and generally just being a person no one wanted to be around.
Well, she's going to do something bigger with her life anyway. She doesn't need to be working in some low-paying minimum wage job. And all those people were probably in the wrong.
You keep believing that if you want to, but we both know the truth. Anyway, I'm going to grab some of my things and I'll be gone by the evening. But once I'm gone, don't think that I'll be contacting you ever again. I want nothing to do with you after tonight.
Fine by me. I never wanted anything to do with you anyway.
Fine. Goodbye. Hey, Deck. Sorry to bother you, but could I crash at yours for the night?
Yeah, of course you can. But how come?
My mom has basically told me to pack my bags and get out of the house. So that's what I'm doing. I'll try and find somewhere to stay tomorrow, but she kind of sprung this on me at the last minute, so I couldn't sort anything out tonight.
Jeez, Liz. I always thought your mom was horrible.
Yeah, you and me both.
Well, you don't need to worry about rushing to find somewhere to stay. I'm sure my parents will be fine with you staying as long as you need to. Besides, we'll be going off to college soon, so we can stay in the dorms there.
Yeah, thank goodness I scored enough on my SATs to get that full red scholarship.
You did awesome! I can't wait to go to college with you. It's gonna be amazing.
Haha, it'll be something alright. Anyway, I'll be over soon. I'm just grabbing some things from Kirsten's house.
Okay, no worries. Just head on in when you get here.
See you soon.
Alyssa? Is this your number?
Hi, Alyssa here. Who's this?
What do you mean, who's this? It's me, your mother. You know, the woman who gave birth to you?
Kirsten. Look, I don't know how you got this number or why you're messaging me, but I don't really care. I want nothing to do with you, so please stop messaging me right now.
Wait 1 second. I am your mother, so you will listen to what I have to say.
Actually, no. I don't have to listen to a thing you say. You kicked me out and basically disowned me, so I don't have to have anything to do with you.
Well, that was before you became a massive success.
Oh, I see that you've been following my career then?
Well, duh. When your daughter becomes a renowned singer, then of course I'm going to follow her career.
And let me guess. Now that I'm rich and famous, you want to be involved in my life again and have me give you loads of money?
Well, I mean, I did raise you. You owe me for that. It wasn't cheap bringing you up from a baby. It cost a lot of money for all those diapers and clothes and food and whatnot. Over the course of 18 years, I spent a lot of money on you. The least you could do is give me some of that money back.
Like I told you all those years ago, looking after me is your job as a mother. I don't owe you anything at all, and you won't be seeing a penny from me.
What? But as your mom, you need to support me.
Well, it looks like neither of us will get what we wanted from the other then. I wanted your love and care, and you weren't willing to give me that, so I'm not going to buy it from you. I've worked incredibly hard to get to the point where I am now, and I did it without your help. I even had to get 3 jobs just so I could afford rent. But I persevered, and I managed to get noticed by a proper record company. I'm not about to let you waltz back into my life and ruin it all again. I'm sorry, Kirsten, but you are nothing but a stranger to me now.
That is so selfish of you. I deserve that money. I'm the one who brought you into this world.
That still doesn't entitle you to anything of mine. Besides, this is what you wanted. You never wanted me to begin with. So, by me removing myself from your life, you're getting what you wished for.
What I wish for is the money that you're making.
Well, tough. You're not getting it. Anyway, I'm done talking to you now. I'm blocking your number, and if you try to contact me again, I'll get a restraining order. You kicked me out of your life at 18, so I'm repaying the favor and kicking you out of my life now. I've done just fine on my own for the last 5 years, so I don't need you to come and darken my doorstep again. Goodbye, Kirsten.
Wait, you don't get to do this. I'm your mom. Only I can decide if I talk to you or not. Get back here, now!
Hey, Alyssa? Is this still your number?
Yeah, it's Alyssa here. Who's this? And if you say Kirsten again, I wasn't lying about getting that restraining order.
It's Savannah, your sister.
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
Well, this is the second time someone from my past has messaged me today. Are you also after my money?
What? No, I promise. It's just... Jeez, this is awkward.
I'll say. I haven't spoken to you since I was kicked out of the house over 5 years ago.
Yeah. Look, about all of that, I'm really sorry.
Huh?
5 years ago, when I backed Mom up in kicking you out of the house, it was such a horrible thing to do. And even before then, I was such a horrible big sister to you. I made your life a living hell. And I know that it's going to take a lot more than a simple apology to make up for how I treated you, but it's a start that I'm willing to make.
Oh, thank you? But what's brought all of this on? I haven't heard from you in years, so why now?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. For the first year after you left, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so angry with everyone and everything, and I took it all out on you. Then, with you gone, I was stuck with no job in a house with Mom, who was just as angry and rude as me. Then, one day, I met a really nice guy and hit it off with him. It was basically love at first sight. But after the first time we had an argument, he told me that he loved me, but if I didn't seriously reflect on my behavior, then there was no way that he could be with me. I said some really horrible and vile things. I didn't want to lose him. I loved him. So I did some proper reflection and realized that the way I had been acting for the last few years was not okay. Mom encouraged me to be rude and acted as if I was special, which made me think it was okay to behave so terribly to people. I see that it was wrong now. Michael has been so kind and understanding, and he's helping me become a much nicer person. He encouraged me to reach out to you, even though I was so embarrassed of how I treated you. He told me that even if you didn't want to try and rebuild our relationship again, I would always regret not trying. And after a few months, I realized he was right. So, what do you say? Want to try and mend this bridge?
Well, I'm happy that you found someone who you love and who you're willing to better yourself for. It sounds like he's been really good for you.
He really has.
But I won't lie, how you treated me really hurt. You were my best friend at one point, and then suddenly it was like you hated me.
I know, and I'm so sorry for that.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to try mending our relationship.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work to build my trust back up in you, but I miss having my big sister to talk with and hang out with. If I'm able to, I'd like to have her back in my life.
I'd like that too.
How about we start by meeting up for a coffee? I know a nice place.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. And maybe you can tell me all about your newfound fame?
Haha, yeah, okay.
Thank you for giving me this second chance, Liz. You won't regret it.
Somehow, I don't think I will. After that, me and Savannah began working on our relationship. It was slow going at first, getting to know someone who I hadn't spoken to in 5 years, but soon enough, we were like sisters once again. It was nice to be able to talk to her properly again. I also learned that not long after meeting her husband, she left Kirsten's home and basically stopped all contact with her, after realizing that she was a toxic influence in her life. As for Kirsten, she tried a few more times to get in contact with me in order to get me to give her some money, but I ignored her every time. She wasn't repentant at all over how she treated me, and I knew that she didn't really want to reconnect with me, but simply my money. I also went through with a restraining order, so if she tries to contact me again, she'll be slapped with quite a big fine and possibly even jail time if she keeps harassing me. However, I'm just glad to have her out of my life. even though she kicked me out when I was just 18 years old, I think it was possibly the best thing to happen to me, as it made me work incredibly hard to get to where I am now, and I couldn't be happier. So just remember, even though life can get difficult sometimes, if you work hard and believe in yourself, you can turn your situation around and make it work for you.